What up, YouTube? It is I, the amazing gamer DJMC here with another top 10 wins video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. If you guys like these videos, please hit the like button. If you like this channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button, being notified every time I upload new videos so you guys can stay up to date. And I will really appreciate it. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, hang on a sec. Hey, Ryan.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at something else.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing another top 10 live stream just to give you a heads up.
Cause I saw a funny Spider-Man video, I can actually tell you about it too if you want.
That's fine. I'm just showing the opponent's decks that I beat against on my live stream right now, so...
Yeah, I was watching, you remember that stupid, dumbass, retarded Beyond storyline, right? Like where everyone went into a coma.
Oh god, please tell me he's not gonna be in the third Spider-Verse movie because it says Beyond.
No, that's not, I still don't know about that, but I watched...
Oh, thank god!
It was a video on YouTube that I watched. It was someone who wanted to become a Spider-Man fan, and apparently their parents bought them a Spider-Man comic book because they were interested in becoming a fan, and it happened to be the Beyond Corporation story.
Oh fuck!
That the parents bought.
I feel
so the person reading it, they were trying to get into it. It was like a girl, because girls are into comics too. Actually, she was trying to get into the storyline, but she said she couldn't because of all like the characters going into like comas, and she didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah,
so
they
it's just like a rant video. She was trying to get into the Spider-Man character, but she's like, how can I get into it when the story is just so, like, she was like, it's so chopped up, I can't understand.
Okay, here's what I suggest you should do for that video. Like, tell the person, like, put it in the comments section saying, like, that storyline was crazy, don't bother reading the rest of it, just pick a different Spider-Man storyline. Like, ask your folks get a better Spider-Man storyline comic book. Like, see, like, if there's, like, a Spider-Verse or something.
It was just funny because she was all, first part of the video was, she was all excited about getting a comic book, a Spider-Man one, but then when she read it, it was the second half of the video was her saying she was like confused, didn't understand why the characters
that's understandable. I mean, that storyline was horse shit.
So that's why I was laughing. It was probably her faces too, because she was excited in the beginning, but then later on she had like a confused face, which I don't blame her.
Wait, did she like show herself in the actual video? Or...
Yeah, she does. I actually subscribed to her channel, so, because I figured why not. She said I don't know the person, but she said that she, in the description for the channel, she's trying to become a Marvel fan, like, especially Spider-Man in general.
Alright, link me the video, like, so I can subscribe to her and
It was called like review-rant about the Beyond Corporation. I think that was the name of the video. Like, first Spider-Man comic review /rant.
Alright, like I said, send me a
because it was funny, her parents were even confused at like because she was describing like the Beyond thing to her parents, which you couldn't see them in the video, but you could hear them like in the background. She was trying to describe the comic that they bought her to the parents, and they were like, what the, like, they were confused too. They were like, what is this supposed to be about?
Yeah, I feel sorry for that girl.
Because I just find random videos on my phone, and that happened to be one that I found.
But yeah, send me a link to it. I'll be happy to explain to the girl. That storyline was crap. Go on YouTube, type in like good Spider-Man storylines. Like, I'll even suggest Spider-Verse.
Let me find the video to see if I can still find it.
Yeah, I'll check it out later at some point. But
review /rant of Beyond the Corporation.
So wait, is she like a new YouTuber at this point?
I think so, because she only had a couple of videos, but the channel was she's trying to become like a comic book fan, like especially Spider-Man, but she will
let's see. I should probably
she will learn
suggest...
about the other Marvel stuff too, she said. Like, not just Spider-Man, she said she wants to become a Marvel fan in general.
Right. Well, she did mention Spider-Man first, so I should probably suggest her, like, check out the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, like, Tobey Maguire movies, and then Andrew Garfield's movies, and then Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy movie.
There's a lot of rants about it, like there's one that popped up saying Spider-Man No Way Home sucks rant.
Okay, that right there is fucking false. That movie was good.
And then there's other ones for some people talking about the other Spider-Man movies too, like Spider-Man 2002 review dash rant, The Amazing Spider-Man 2012 rant. Like you can actually find rants about the other ones too. And then there's a video called Nah, No Way Home wasn't that great. I don't know what movie those people saw.
Well, No Way Home was great.
Because No Way Home was pretty great for what it was. I mean, it's not my favorite Spider-Man movie, but it was really great for what it was. For bringing
plus,
all the
it shows
back.
all 3 Spider-Man actors in one movie.
I might as well send that one to you because I'm interested in hearing why the person thinks that No Way Home sucked or something.
Well, she hasn't watched the other 2, she will understand why, and then she needs to watch the other Spider-Man movies together to understand why No Way Home is good.
Well, this isn't by the same person.
Oh. Well,
this is by, I typed in Spider-Man rants, and that one was one of the first ones that popped up. Spider-Man
well,
No Way
if
Home
they say No Way
great.
Home is not good, I'm not gonna bother watching it because that's just disrespectful.
I thought you'd maybe want to hear why they thought it wasn't that good.
But it's not. I'm just gonna say I'm just not gonna watch a video if someone doesn't say like they like the No Way Home movies. I mean, they're free to their own opinions. I can understand that, but
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like Far From Home, but I like No Way Home better than Far From Home.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying like Far From Home is a bad movie. I just
no, it's not. But I thought Far From Home was good. I mean, true there was some weird stuff here and there, but I mean,
it's pretty much the movie where Peter just got shit on the entire time.
Well, weren't there movies where Tony got shit on a couple of times in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, like Iron Man 2.
Yeah. So that's technically like Peter's version, because for some reason the MCU wanted to make Spider-Man like the new Iron Man because he's using Stark tech.
Because in Iron Man 2 he had a drinking problem, so Spider-Man didn't, but Tony...
Well, Peter was not old enough to drink. I mean, Jesus.
But I think you get what I mean, like in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I know. I mean, think about it. Peter's been dead for 5 years during the events of Infinity War, so he went age of fucking...
Because in Iron Man 2, Tony got shit on from beginning to end, like, Pepper didn't want to be with him because he was drinking and stuff and not thinking about the company. Also, Whiplash was after him because of what he did, I guess, to his father.
Well, more like what Tony's dad did to his father, so yeah.
And then there was that problem, and then Rhodey didn't really trust him that much because of the drinking problem.
Yep.
So he just got shit on a lot in that movie. Like, he had relationship troubles, best friend troubles, also troubles with the main villain.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Nick Fury didn't even want him to be part of the Avengers, and then I guess they retconned that later on.
Yeah. You know, actually, I wonder because at the end of No Way Home, Peter realized MJ still has that, well, wound or cut from, like, the final battle with him in the Sinister Five. I wondered that he might understand that Doctor Strange's spell only made them forget who he is, but it doesn't make them forget of the events they were part of. Because think about it, what if MJ and Ned, like, they still remember the events from Far From Home, they just don't remember Peter being Spider-Man? Because think about it, Doctor Strange didn't specifically explain, like, if the spell will erase the memories of what they've been through, like, of the events, if you think about it. However, here's the one thing I don't understand. Why is Doctor Strange in the freshman year show? Like, I don't mind that, but why?
Wait, could you repeat your question?
Okay, we know in Spider-Man freshman year that it's not gonna be canon to the MCU, and that we have Daredevil and Doctor Strange, right? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, I think like for the freshman year thing, I think that it's weird. Like, some people are saying it's canon to the MCU, and now they're saying it's not.
Well, it's completely non-canon. I mean, think about it. Peter would know who Norman and Otto were. That means that all the Thing and No Way Home didn't need to happen, because if he had the knowledge of them, which we know in the MCU they don't, so it's non-canon. Even some people who made videos about freshman year, like I found one that was uploaded like 33 minutes ago while I was at my aunt's house saying it's official, the show's not canon, because think about it. Peter would have knowledge of Norman Osborn and Dr. Octavius, correct?
Because I'm guessing what he was talking about, even though he was like stumbling on his words again, he was saying that apparently the show is it's MCU canon, but it's not the same storyline that we're used to. Like, I guess the show's gonna start with Peter going to the Stark internship like we saw in Homecoming, but then when he goes there, because of Doctor Strange's spell in No Way Home, it sends Peter to a different reality, to where this time he's going to an Osborn internship instead of a Stark one.
That doesn't make sense.
So apparently it's going to be the same storyline, but because of what Doctor Strange did in No Way Home, it's going to change the story from what we know.
I refuse
like, he'll be in a different universe.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'll still watch the show because it's a Spider-Man show, but I'm refusing it to be canon because it doesn't make sense, alright? So, like, you're saying, like, somehow Doctor Strange made an alternate timeline while it actually affecting the main one somehow.
Yeah, he made, like, an alternate timeline, but that's why we're seeing, like, all these characters that we didn't see in the home trilogy.
That's
like
just
Norman
weird.
and Harry Osborn and Doc Ock.
Yeah. Which, again, I don't understand why they're making the Osborns African-American in this one. I have nothing against that, but why, though?
And also Peter's suit's like the new design for the homemade suit. That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, especially that he has a tank of wet fluid behind him. Like, he didn't have that in the original, so what the fuck's your problem? I swear this is Kevin Foggy saying, I like fucking with people. That's just my... Like, Kevin Foggy, can you not hold a gun to people's heads? Stop making shit not sense anymore. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's just Kevin Feige and Disney making their own, I guess, storyline that they want to make.
Well, that's just stupid.
Because you can at least agree with me that Phase 4 has been all over the place.
Yeah, the only movies that have been good out of Phase 4, or stuff that good came out of Phase 4 is No Way Home, What If, and I don't even mention two things. Was there anything good in Phase 4 recently?
Well, there was Miss Marvel, which I thought was
okay. Yes, Miss Marvel. Okay, Miss Marvel show. That one was fine.
Because that one, they at least, even though they changed her powers, they at least addressed like the ethnicity of the character, like that she was a Muslim.
Yeah. All right. So, No Way
And
Home
her
was
family
good.
was kind of funny. Like
yeah.
her family that she talked to.
Yeah. So the only good things that came out of Phase 4 are Spider-Man No Way Home, What If series, and and Miss Marvel. I was almost gonna say Loki there for a second, but then
what about Falcon and like the Winter Soldier? Was
that
where Sam Wilson became Captain America?
I guess.
Would you count that as something good or not? Like just because it set up who the next Captain America was.
Well, especially that he's gonna be Captain America in the new movie they have planned. So yeah, I guess it was good.
Because it said, even though we already knew he was going to be Captain Endgame, it showed how he became Captain America.
Yeah.
And Loki, I guess, was pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, although it is weird he somewhat is falling in love with a variant of himself, even though he's a variant himself.
What about Hawkeye?
Okay, that show was good. The only thing I hate about it was that post-credit scene at the end of the last episode.
But you gotta admit it was pretty good because...
Yeah, I just said it was good. I didn't say it was bad.
Because it at least brought back Kingpin back into the main MCU storyline.
Yeah, and then you have Daredevil in No Way Home as Mac Murdock, so...
So I'd give points for that show, but I don't know, I guess... I know how you feel about Moon Knight.
I'm still not a big fan of it because, again, I'm not.
Because I thought it was pretty good, but I understand.
I didn't say like the show was bad or anything. I just didn't like it. Like, it's not a character I can relate to. Plus, not only that, I don't have any comic book experience with the character, so I don't care if people are gonna hate me for that.
I'd say the worst show, like the worst show
WandaVision.
to come out of Phase 4 was WandaVision. Yeah, in my opinion, because it was basically about a crazy bitch that you can't really get behind that much.
Yeah.
Because she takes the whole town captive, so.
Yeah, to fucking grieve and then try to live in a fucking fantasy land. And then you see her go full on shit fuck crazy in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, because of that Darkhold book.
Yeah, which actually, I don't understand. How could Doctor Strange use a Darkhold book from a different universe and then destroys all the copies? That doesn't make sense.
Because, I mean, I don't really blame Sam Raimi for that movie, I just blame the writer who did
it. Yeah, I pretty much blame the writers. I don't blame Sam Raimi.
Because Sam Raimi was trying to make a good movie out of what he had to work with.
Yeah.
Like the script.
Yeah, well, let's just see how Venom 3 turns out when that comes around, and we all know the Spider-Verse movies are gonna be good, because the first one was great.
Plus it actually got leaked that Spider-Punk's gonna be in it.
Yeah, because of some toy merchandise. And that a Max version of him.
So that means we're gonna see one of the Insomniac design characters in the movie.
No, he existed before Insomniac put the suit in the game.
But it still is kind of like a Spider-Man Insomniac reference, though.
Or a actual reference to the Spider-Verse comic books, because he did appear in the Spider-Verse event.
Imagine we see a Spider-Cop in the movie.
I will lose my shit if we either see that and Insomniac Spider-Man like actually doing
Or
some
imagine we see as like a cool cameo, we see Tom Hardy's Venom in the movie as like a cameo.
like what they were hinted at a animation Venomverse movie.
Yeah.
Well, then that means we'll get to see a symbiote version of Spider-Man. Depends on which version they want to use. Or hell, they could probably give us the return of Tobey Maguire symbiote Spider-Man, then they add in Tom Holland version, then Andrew Garfield.
Because people want Toby and Andrew to appear and Tom in one of the movies.
Well, let's
like
just...
in one of the animated Spider-Verse ones, it'd be cool to get a cameo from them.
Well, for some reason, Tom Holland's version and Andrew Garfield's version did appear in the Spider-Geddon comic a little bit. In one of the issues, I just can't think of the one. Damn it, pop already, damn it.
But Toby didn't appear though.
That, or maybe they're saving him for the next Spider-Verse storyline.
It'd be cool to see Andrew get like a black suit maybe in the animated form.
Yeah, but the question is, like will they show Andrew in the TASM 1 suit with it, or TASM 2 suit?
I'm guessing the TASM 2, because that's the one they've been using.
Yeah, which is Ultimate Spider-Man in live action, which I still don't understand how the fuck did I miss that the first time. Then again,
especially a big giveaway with the white eyes, like the big white eyes.
well, to be fair, I don't pay attention to small details when I watch movies. I just watch them and then say, like, the movie was either good, great, or not bad.
Plus,
but...
I already know how you feel about the TASM 2 movies, so...
Yeah, and I didn't say, like, it's a bad Spider-Man movie. I mean, it could have been better. But that's Sony.
But it at least had some, like, some redeeming parts to it. Not the whole thing, but it had some good parts to it.
Plus, actually, No Way Home can count as a redeemer to both Spider-Man, because it showed Tobey Spear was able to save Norman while him getting stabbed by the glider again, and then Andrew saving MJ the way he couldn't save Gwen, so...
And then it showed them talking to their villains, like Toby talked to Sandman and Otto.
Yep. Well, Toby already talked to Sandman in Spider-Man 3 saying, I forgive you.
Yeah, but he talked to him again in No Way Home and he said, we're gonna get you home.
Yeah. Which, you know, I would like to see if that fun version movie has like maybe a extra scene, like they explain like how the bad guys die on their Earth, like for Lizard and Sandman.
Well, there's probably gonna be that scene that everyone kept talking about of all the villains
like
talking about their goblin.
You mean the Spider-Man talking about their goblin?
All the Spider-Man talking about their goblin, yeah.
Well, that'll probably mostly go to Toby and Andrew, because Toby faced 2 goblins while Andrew faced 1.
It'll be interesting to hear what Andrew says about his version.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if they will ask, like, Thomas Peter, hey, so I guess you're not friends with Harry Osborn on your Earth, and, like, who's Harry Osborn? Because, like, they probably didn't understand, like, who's Ned, who the Ned kid was with him for.
And I'm guessing there'll be some sort of a rematch, like an extended fight of Toby versus Goblin.
Well, people wanted to see those two have a rematch fight. I mean, especially that Green Goblin wants payback for what he somewhat blames Peter for. Which, here's what I still don't understand. Like, Green Goblin, the demon persona of Norman, somehow knew you're in a different fucking world, but some great fucking scientist doesn't realize you're not in the same fucking New York.
Yeah, like Norman didn't understand.
Like that right there was just stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like the movie, in my opinion, didn't need like a more fun edition or whatever. I understand why they're doing it.
Yeah. You know, I do find it weird though, in some different Marvel shows, Daredevil has different suits. Like, please stick with one for fuck's sakes. Like in freshman year, he has a black and red suit, and She-Hulk, he has fucking yellow and red.
Yeah. Guess they can't make up their mind or something with what suit they want.
Yeah, like they're trying to even confuse us, saying like this anime show is canon, but not at the same fucking time. Like, Jesus Christ.
Which is already confusing enough if you think about it.
Yeah, which is all agreed is not canon because the way they're doing it, because yeah, that's just fucking with continuity error shit there.
Even when I re-download Lego Marvel 2, I entered all the cheat codes, so that helped me unlock some characters.
Yeah, well, definitely expect that from my channel when I do Lego Marvel 2. I'm still doing Lego Marvel 1. And again,
I still need to at some point get back to playing some of the old Spider-Man games on my Wii copy version.
Yeah, and not only that, let's see.
Like, I need to beat the Spider-Man 3 game on the Wii, and I need to beat Edge of Time.
Hey, curiosity, when you ever live stream Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, did it have like a problem with you doing like the Gwenpool missions, like you cannot show these, or the DLC missions?
Not really, from what I can recall.
Alright, I guess I'll have to wait and see then. Cause I figure like I might as well do like the Gwenpool missions, cause I always completed all the Gwenpool missions, but the Deadpool ones, those I never got a chance to complete because of, let's see. Well, it depends how many gold blicks you need. Stuff like that. Let's see.
That's the only. I mean, I got used to the map in Marvel 2, but it's still kind of confusing to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Because of how they mash everything together.
Yeah.
Plus, some of the races are a pain in the game to unlock certain characters.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna bother with the Ghostwire races to get the feature validation characters, like...
Well, I'm talking about in Lego Marvel 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a race you have to do, but luckily I don't have to do it now. There's a race to get Green Goblin and Winter Soldier, but I don't have to do those because you get them through cheat codes.
Well, however, if you want to unlock Spider-Man's homemade suit in Lego Marvel 2, there is a way you need to do, but I completed that one without any problem.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't really have a problem unlocking most of the Spider-Man characters in the game.
Yeah, neither did I.
Because you can find them on the map if you look.
Yeah. Well, especially that too, the cheat codes unlock some of the Spider characters, actually.
And I like the Nueva York part of the map, like the futuristic New York.
You mean that for some reason it mismatched with 3 different New Yorks from different time eras, like 1930s to present to future.
Yeah, and I liked that because it gave you different, like, New Yorks to visit at least.
Yep. Plus, they even give you Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099. I would fucking scream if we got, like, Ultimate Spider-Man Peter Parker, but I understand why they went with Miles. But anyway.
Yeah, and Miles is in the game at least, so.
Yeah, but you unlock him by completing the last Gwenpool mission.
Yeah.
Let's see, Superior Spider-Man's in there, which actually that kind of surprised me. I thought he was only for in Lego Marvel 1.
I think they also have Spider Carnage in the game too.
No, they don't actually. They have a
But I think Spider Carnage was in one of the other Lego games.
no. The only thing we have from Carnage is in Lego Marvel 2, and then Lego Marvel 1. There's no Spider Carnage. I think you probably maybe look at someone playing the game on PC. Maybe they put a mod of Spider Carnage.
It'd be cool if they made a Lego Marvel 3 or something someday.
Well,
if they included Spider Carnage or Man Spider in the game.
Okay, they probably will have to make a Lego Marvel 3. They just need to think of what the storyline is. But before that, they should make a sequel to Lego Marvel Avengers. About damn time they included the Infinity War and Endgame movies, don't you think?
Yeah, and then they could even do bonus levels that cover some of the other movies.
Yeah. And
they did that in the first Avengers game, like there were bonus missions that covered Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: Winter Soldier. There was even an Ant-Man level that covered the first Ant-Man movie.
They should also covered, you know what? They should do like a big tribute to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko by making a Lego Marvel Spider-Man game that shows all the Spider-Man movies but in Lego form.
It shows all of the main Spider-Man movies, and then it'd be cool if they threw in bonus levels that covered some of the others, like the two Venom ones, Morbius, and maybe the Spider-Verse movies too, if they wanted.
I was thinking more like Spider-Verse and then the Venom movies.
And then they could also include Morbius, because that's still canon.
Eh.
And it would be cool playing as Morbius in a Lego game.
Well, you can do that in Lego Marvel too. Because he's also a character you unlock if you complete the Gwenpool mission. Well, actually, Lego Marvel 2 has 4 New Yorks, because besides the past, present, and future one, you also got the Hydra version.
Yeah, the Hydra New York.
Yeah, which you have Hydra and Hydra double gainers of Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and Hawkeye.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Some of the missions in that game were crazy anyway.
Yep. Wait. Ben Affleck's Batman's in Aquaman 2?
Yeah, that actually got leaked.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get on Fortnite to do a few matches quick if you want to join in.
Yeah, I'll join you in a sec. I'm almost done. I'm on the last top 10 win thing. Last we play, so... Oh, just got fast forward.
I'm still gonna cut grass today, just in a probably like half hour. I'll cut it.
I don't have to worry about that until next Tuesday, because that's when I mowed the lawn last time.
Because it stays out. It stays like nice out for the most part. Like it stays sunny longer. It doesn't get darker anymore. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm just letting my food digest because I had a double cheeseburger and cheese fries.
Well, you know, Friday with me, it's gotta be pizza.
So that was my, I guess you could count as like late lunch or early dinner. But I did tell my mom I'd at least cut grass today, so
yeah,
I'm
sticking
fine. To that.
Not my.
And me and Barry tried doing an OLT in Avengers yesterday, but it went horribly wrong.
How horribly?
Like, pretty horribly, because I was using Black Widow because I wanted to level her up more and use the swimsuit skin, and then he was using, I think he decided to use Kate Bishop, and then we got 2 Captain Americas that joined in, but right when we got into the mission, one of the Captain Americas lagged out.
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
So it ended up going horribly because we didn't get it done. I was trying to get more OLT gear for my Black Widow, like to level her up.
Yeah, I still don't understand when we did that Kate Bishop OLT, I fucking froze. Alright.
Well, that's the one we were doing.
Yeah, alright. That's all taken care of. Hope you guys like